Hello, everybody. We are here playing Jurassic World Evolution. We're going to be doing the campaigns for the majority of number one, number two, and maybe eventually number three. So, let us begin. Yes, I will be overwriting my own stuff from a long time ago, but I'm going to just start from the beginning.
Hello. May I say welcome? My name is Dr. Ian Malcolm. You may have heard of me. Well, correction, you should have heard of me, especially now that you're here. So before you are the islands that you need to manage, if you can. The 5 deaths. Jeez, if only there had been 5. Okay, this is as good a place as any to begin. Isla Matanceros. It's relatively stable. Yeah, you can get your feet wet here, and you should. Just diving into the deep end of the pool is where the big, angry, hungry things are, and you want to be ready before you try that.
So we got a little something.
I'm Cabot Finch, Public Relations and Crisis Management, and I'm here to help you. You'll start by building a Hammond Creation Lab. We've already started on an enclosure for you. You should just attach it to the side. But watch out for dinosaurs. Just kidding. Let's focus on what you're here to do, which is create dinosaur facilities on the islands we call the 5 Deaths. Actually, Las Cinco Muertes, because Spanish is the lingo of choice around here. You'll need to connect it to the pre-existing network of paths and the power grid. Now comes the real test, incubating a dinosaur. You'll start with a Struthiomimus. Select the creation lab and pick a hatchery bay. There's enough genome data for your first viable dinosaur.
Hatch a dinosaur. Can I modify currently yet?
The machinations of the ambitious, undoing extinction, playing with nature's laws. What can possibly go wrong?
Come on, Doctor. You know we've learned so much and invested even more in our Jurassic operations since the last time.
Yes, Mr. Finch, yes, the last time. There's always a last time. And a next.
And then next. Let's release this little or grill.
Life. It begins. The most precious moment. The result of incalculable actions and reactions, trials and errors, genetic mutations and unknowable combinations, chaos, all leading to a living, breathing, thinking being, an entity. distinct and unique, and now you, just manufacture them. So, well done, I guess.
What do you want next?
The Hammond Foundation has three main areas of interest: security, entertainment, and science. I've already nudged the heads of each division to reach out to you personally. They'll offer opportunities and incentives for you to be part of their team. Choose one of their contracts. It'll help you develop your facility. Dr. Dua. This is our new Director of Operations.
I'm aware, Cabot. I'm Dr. Dua. I run the science division of our operation. Okay, you're going to need to build your reputation in the science division. Not easy with me around, but you'll manage. That means managing our dinosaur population and seeing that they are flourishing.
Contracts can be requested from the division heads inside the control room. Complete these to increase your reputation and gain additional revenue to keep expanding your park. So, one more thing. Your reputation. Your rep, quote unquote. Keep an eye on it, okay? If you have a solid reputation with a division, you're more likely to benefit from them. Financially, I mean. But, like life, it's a balancing act. Each division is vying for your attention, and if they don't get it, they tend to take it personally.
It might sabotage.
People think money makes the world go round, but they're wrong. Contracts make the world go round, my friend. Obligations and commitments. Complete a contract and your rep with the science division will increase. Meaning you'll be able to take on more complex and challenging missions.
I've got an interesting opportunity for you to consider. It will allow us to work together to create life. Pure life. If you've been listening to Dr. Malcolm, then you know how important this is to us. And to me.
An expedition center will allow you to send dig teams around the world in search of new dino fossils. DNA can be extracted from these fossils, which our scientists can then turn into living, breathing dinosaurs. And that's our true lifeblood.
Have any weapons?
I knew you were my kind of person. Inquisitive, driven, and I knew you couldn't resist this opportunity. So let's get started. Together, we can create a more authentic version of our dinosaurs. That means a complete genome. And I think you are up to the challenge. Don't disappoint.
Good! Your first expedition team is out. They'll bring back what they find to the fossil center for extraction. Your job is simple, really. Create dinosaurs which attract visitors to your facilities, brings in capital, money, which means you can do more research to build better facilities and create more dinosaurs, and there you go. A circle of life, development and resources, nature and commerce. See? Simple. This is Lambert, head of security.
Yours, theirs, and mine. Welcome to the islands. So here's our basic conundrum. We want to keep our animals under control while simultaneously encouraging instinctive behaviors, because these animals have potential as combatants. Look, everyone's fear object, myself included, is to have these animals running free and loose in the park. But we can't exploit them globally without taking some chances.
The Fossil Center lets you extract DNA from fossils and amber in order to create new dinosaur genomes. Exciting!
That contract is completed thanks to your hard work.
A Struthiomimus. Interesting. Another dinosaur that furthers the case of a direct linkage to our modern birds.
Lambert here. I've got a new assignment that I think is perfect for your skill set. Give it a once over, then let me know if you're interested.
Acquire more Montosaurus.
Glad to have you on board. As you can imagine, the animals in the various facilities are constantly probing for weaknesses in our security systems. They're smarter and more devious than people give them credit for. But I refuse to underestimate their capabilities. That's why I'm always testing and evaluating our security protocols and barriers. And this is where you come in.
I've got to give this guy Lambert his due. He actually sees these animals as both opportunity and threat.
Which is good.
I'm gonna need you to extract enough DNA from fossils to incubate and hatch a dinosaur. This is the first phase of this mission. Carry on.
You should extract genomes from fossils that have been collected inside your fossil center. That will increase the amount of viable data you have to create dinosaurs.
Oh, they're all together now. Just all socializer. Guessing you're not thirsty. You're not thirsty. Yes, yes, I know. I'm not making money. Although the park is technically open, so stop yelling at me.
I've got a new contract for you. Review it, and then I think you should accept it.
Do I have one of those yet?
Okay, next you'll need to incubate the animal in a Hammond Creation Laboratory before releasing and housing it in an enclosure. You'll also want to make sure we've got an ACU presence on this island.
Yep, they're in the process.
It looks like you've run out of power. That's not good. Build more power stations or increase your output.
Might as well. Whatever. Oh, it says reload speed, but I can choose reload speed.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome an Edmontosaurus to the park.
You want at least a friend. I thought so.
One of your dinosaurs has failed to incubate. I never said bringing back dinosaurs was gonna be easy.
Yeah.
We can always use a few more resources. Here's our chance to earn some.
Not pretty good stuff yet. And I'm out of money.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome the Montessori to the club.
Oh yeah, it wanted me to go take pictures.
Okay, that was impressive.
But then,
That's the keeper.
but I need them to drink. Go for a drink. I mean, there was no dinosaurs found.
What a cool photo! Did I sound sincere? Because that's what I was going for.
That contract is accomplished because of you. Right. This next bit is gonna sound a little crazy because frankly, it is. But we are gonna encourage one of the dinosaurs to breach our containment grid. We'll then react and see if our procedures and personnel are up to the challenge.
Yes. So at this point, I'd like to take back everything I just said about this guy.
The ACU, or Asset Containment Unit, should be your first port of call to bring down a rampaging dinosaur.
Swinging round. Visual on the asset.
Okay, we have our runner. Time to tag him and bag him. We're using less than lethal, but remember, that dinosaur doesn't know this is just supposed to be a drill. So watch your back.
While I understand the need to keep our security as sharp as possible, this is not the way I would go about doing it.
You have a problem with how we keep you safe, Doctor. I'm happy to discuss it at a later time.
Oh my god.
Right now, we have our hands full.
You'll need to call in the offshore transport team to safely move this dinosaur back to its enclosure.
How do I do that?
I'm Claire Deering, and I've been on these islands before. On Isla Nublar, I made some mistakes, and I've tried to set them right. I believe in what we're doing, and I believe in these dinosaurs.
Collecting asset.
This is just adorable.
Transportation underway. Delivery complete.
And that's the job finished. True and square. Look, the thing is, we're still learning where our boundaries are when it comes to keeping these animals under control. God knows they're working out ways to exploit our weaknesses. Guess we'll find out who gets to the limits of our abilities first. Us or them. Ever vigilant.
And that's always been the challenge of the Jurassic industrial complex. Exploitation versus security. The immense potential for profit and for violence.
Word is that a new contract is available.
Chris, I know. gonna be slightly speeding it up process.
The point for good site selection as the helicopter is standing by.
Ah, you did it. Congratulations to us both.
I'm guessing I'm just supposed to keep doing whatever.
Hey, I'm Isaac. I've been hearing good things about you. I'm in charge of the entertainment division here. What good is the world's greatest show if no one sees it? Don't answer. That's rhetorical and painfully obvious. What I'm saying is that we need people in our parks. Fill up our facilities with warm bodies. Numbers bring revenue, excitement, and opportunities.
The journey is really just a series of small, sometimes random, chaotic, if you will, steps. And you've just taken one. Step.
Ladies and gentlemen, a new toilet facility has been added for your comfort and convenience.
Yes, Site C, more commonly known as Isla Muerta. A newly developed island. The name, roughly translated, and I do mean roughly, the island of the dead. Fitting. Humorous, even. That island was a land of wonder and life. Impossible, primal, instinctual, predatory, prehistoric life and death. This would be Isla Nublar's legacy. Not Hammond's dream of a Jurassic Park, but something altogether more fitting.
All right, look, I am all about the show. And with these dinosaurs, we have one unlike any other on the planet. Theme parks rely on drawing people in. And what is more attractive than new dinosaurs? Well, me, of course. Yeah, no, what I'm saying is let's get some fresh dinos in the hopper. Way to bring this thing home.
I don't know what's worse, treating these creatures like grist for the mill or propping them up as curiosities.
You must take care of your dinosaurs. Their health is of vital importance.
What happened? No, guys are.
Acknowledged. Stand by.
Everything is going good so far, Knox. I'm just in like the learning, relearning stage, literally.
Happy guests is what we strive to maintain here on the islands. We do that by making sure their needs are met. In a way, it's kind of like taking care of the dinos, just with more demands and less understanding. Am I right?
Ladies and gentlemen, are you hungry or thirsty? Visit our new fast food restaurant.
I'm slightly speeding up the process though.
Things are looking good around here, huh? I love what you're doing with the place.
Here's a new security contract. Interested?
Uh,
Ladies and gentlemen, find the right attire at our new clothes
you
shop.
will learn, which is nice.
I like what I'm seeing. Let's keep it up. Satisfaction is what we aim to give our guests. Make them appreciate the little things. And the big things with the teeth and glassy eyes that could swallow them whole. got our park running at maximum happiness, and our guest numbers are up as a result. That's what makes the entertainment division the envy of the rest. We get the results, am I right?
When the parks are running well, our scientific research improves. Of course, I'd never tell this to Isaac directly.
Heard it?
I was going to add that...
No? No. No. Too late. Heard it. Later, Doc.
Ugh.
You appear to have achieved the highest rating that you can on Isla Matanceros.
It's not just about learning from our mistakes. It's about not repeating them. Learn from the data we've already collected, and try again. And by try, I mean succeed. Together, we can create a more authentic version of our dinosaurs. That means a complete genome. And I think you are up to the challenge. Don't disappoint. We are making great strides so far. I believe I may be on the cusp of something wondrous, and I have you to thank, at least in part, for where I find myself. Now we need to incubate, hatch, and house our dinosaur. Then we will know if our efforts will have been worth it.
Acquired.
Our new specimens, dinosaurs, are meeting expectations, but we want them to thrive. That's your next assignment. Making sure our specimens are properly cared for. In other words, dinosaur welfare.
The difference with dinosaurs is that they have no point of reference to understand humans, so don't expect much in the way of thank yous.
I've been monitoring what you've been up to with great interest, and I'm a little disappointed that Dr. Dua came to you for this assignment instead of bringing me into the loop as she should have done. I'll discuss this with her later.
That shit's good. Here for the story. And Slate, so building. So everybody can play the way they want to play.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome a Triceratops to the park.
I can't order you to take this new contract, but I wish I could. It's that good.
So you've got dinosaurs your guests want to get up close and personal with? The thing is, they can't. Construct facilities to increase visibility and keep visitors the right side of the safety glass.
No diseased dinosaurs detected.
I've done it. We are on the path to a pure strain dinosaur. This will definitely shift the paradigm. I can't ignore this accomplishment. With your help, obviously. That goes without saying. But under my direction. I think we make a good team. Let's do this again. I'll let you know when.
I've witnessed Dr. Dua flail and fail before. Now with you, she believes she is on her way. Does she really think she can accomplish what I have not?
Hello. I was wondering if you'd be interested in a new contract.
I sure would.
All animals need shelter, even the human ones.
How do I get all of the... You know what? I think good since the missions are done.
Responsible management of our animals is key, as is creating a safe environment for our visitors.
As if prehistoric creatures weren't enough to contend with, on this next island, Isla Muerta, you may have some meteorological events. You know, storms, extreme weather, that kind of thing from time to time.
As you can see, the weather on this island can be a little temperamental. First thing you're going to want to do is fix any damage this storm has caused. You should use a ranger team to get the park operational again. Oh, and don't forget to close any emergency shelters when it's safe to do so. Guests won't spend their hard-earned dollars huddled in a bunker underground, will they?
That must have been quite the storm. And it seems that bad weather is often a precursor to bad behavior from the dinosaurs. If you believe that everything is connected, the so-called butterfly effect, and I do believe it, by the way, then one small change is all it takes to create a series of toppling dominoes leading to rampaging dinosaurs. And they don't make a butterfly net big enough to stop them.
Uh-oh, that looks expensive. You should get that fixed, and soon. A ranger team is equipped for that.
I have another opportunity. This one will be a challenge, as it involves a dinosaur in ill health.
Dangerous sounding.
No more dangerous, Dr. Malcolm, than our normal research here.
Listen carefully, did I hear something? Ah, yes. I think that was the sound of me arresting my case.
I'm glad to see you overcame Dr. Malcolm's reservations. I don't know whether he is overly cautious or just looking for the chance to say I told you so. Maybe it's both. Regardless, I think that together we'll get this done.
We worked so well together in the past, I thought I'd give you a chance to do it again. Get in on this one.
Listen, not right now.
I've got a unique and challenging opportunity. Be warned, though. This one may get a little rough. But then, no one said this job was always gonna be pretty, right?
Okay, so as I mentioned before, we have a diseased animal coming to the park, and we need to get prepared for it. Let's get to work.
Did I hear this right? You're bringing a sick dinosaur to our facility? I'm gonna pray you know what you're doing, because I have no idea.
Confirmed. Al refugio más cercano.
Oops.
皆様に申し上げます。万が一の事態に備え、皆様の安全の確保のため、最寄りのシェルターまでお進みください。Repair crew reporting in. Confirming task. No problem. Ladies and gentlemen, as a precautionary measure and for your safety, please proceed to your nearest shelter. Señoras y señores, como medida de precaución y por su seguridad, diríjanse al refugio más cercano.
I fucked up slightly. I started researching stuff. Illumination too.
Par mesure de précaution et pour votre sécurité, veuillez éloigner le plus proche. 万が一の事態に備え
Ladies and gentlemen, we apologize for any inconvenience experienced during our recent handling of anomalous events.
Oh, I did have a news station. God damn it.
Asset collection request received.
I'm Owen Grady. Owen to my friends. I've seen things I'd rather not talk about, but it hasn't dampened my commitment to the dinosaurs. The raptors more generally, and me and Blue specifically. We have a special relationship, like what I have with Claire. Less complicated. Anyway, nice to meet you.
It is a career.
Delivery has been completed.
To cure this animal, we'll need to do research. Let's see if we can identify the extent of the problem and isolate it.
My understanding is that we have a diseased animal in the park, and you and Dr. Dewar are trying to find a cure. I don't approve. Then, no one asked me. However, I just remind you to keep that dinosaur away from the rest of our animals, in case whatever it has is contagious.
Yo, it's your buddy Isaac here, and have I got something for you? And by something, I mean an offer for you to do something for me. Sounds good, right?
Yes, Gabe, I know, but you won't let me. Research it.
Adding to the list.
Secure.
No diseased dinosaurs detected.
Power is something we simply cannot ignore when it comes to our operations. Without power, we don't have any power.
And these other treatments because sick dinosaur coming. We are going to need a new area. 2 more minutes.
You need to give dinosaurs the right environment if they're going to thrive.
This contract can really help our bottom line.
En route to collect the asset.
It is.
Asset has been delivered.
Sick, it seems to be killed.
Request acknowledged.
No diseased dinosaurs detected.
Not only can we bring them back to life, but we can bring them back to health. I have the latest lab results. The dinosaurs are cured, disease-free. That's a job well done.
Hey, what are you doing?
There's a theory that given enough time, anything, in fact, all things, will happen. Like the advancement that you've achieved. not to take away from your achievement, but to provide, context. I think you've found all that you can on Isla Muerta.
If you like a challenge, and I mean, who doesn't? Well, I don't. But you, this place sounds perfect for you. Isla Tacaño.
Confirmed.
You've been very busy, I see. Which is part of why I'm calling on you. Because I've been watching how you've been doing, and now I think you're ready to be useful to me.
Finally.
Asset requiring collection. Crew responding to repair request.
Body count. All sorts of ways you can take that phrase, especially here on the islands. But I'm talking about warm bodies in the park, you know? I guess we could say head count, but I'm not sure that's really any better. Attendance numbers, then. You're in? Cool, cool. Okay,
Aw.
we'll start at the beginning. New dinos. Incubate them, hatch them, and house them. You know the drill.
Hey, everybody, we're putting on a show. It's going to be a spectacle hundreds of millions of years in the making. Sorry you may not survive.
I need the genomes.
This contract looks interesting.
Request acknowledged.
Repair crew en route. Request received. Responding to repair. Understood. Acknowledging asset collection request.
The Science Division has something...
We are pleased to welcome an Ankylosaurus to the park.
Our job, no, our mission in raising these animals is to provide an environment for them to thrive. Your habitat is too small for them.
Here's an opportunity that you have.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome a velociraptor to the park. Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome a velociraptor to the park. In response to the adverse weather, please take cover until the conditions have passed.
Line down the hell.
The last thing you'll want is hungry dinosaurs in your park. Use a ranger team to resupply feeders.
As a precautionary measure and for your safety, please proceed to your nearest shelter. Señoras y señores, como medida de precaución y por su seguridad, 各位先生女士，作为预防措施以及为了您的安全，请至离您最近的避难所避
Understood.
难。
Setting additional task.
En route to repair. Adding task. Asset to be collected.
As a precautionary measure and for your safety, please proceed to your nearest shelter.
Ladies and gentlemen, we apologize for any inconvenience experienced during our event.
Like us, different dinosaurs require different diets. Make sure to place the correct type of feeder in an enclosure. I'm a red meat man myself.
Proceeding to the feeder now. Commencing asset transit. Attending to repair request. Heading to pick up the asset. Asset transportation complete.
We can always solve a few more problems.
Transporting asset. Transportation complete.
Stand by.
We need to get our numbers up. Give them what they want.
Quantity and quality. But mostly, quantity.
Damn. Okay, we got a problem. The island's power grid is down. It's time to earn our keep. Okay, yeah, so we switch to emergency protocols and keep our guests safe. Got it? Tell me you got it.
This is Lambert. Looks like this crisis was man-made.
Sabotage?
Appears to be. Any enemies come to mind?
Enemies, rivals, profiteers, the list is endless.
Yep, indeed it is. I'll see what I can discover. Lambert out.
Who turned out the lights?
This is not supposed to be a prehistoric cage fight.
And now we reach the inevitable. Life begets death. But here's the question that you gotta ask yourself. Was this avoidable? The answer? Of course not. Death, it's always coming. But could you have delayed it? Well, that's maybe another story.
This dinosaur, the Dilophosaurus, lacks front-facing binocular eyes, a trait common to almost every predator. So instead, it hunted by scent. And now, many predators rely on that sense as well.
assigning controls.
Nobody said that this was going to be easy, and by failing, you've proven it.
Up for the challenge, I see. Good. This task is going to test your skills and your will. See, we're setting up a situation in which we will have dinosaurs in competition. Kinetic action, like it happens in nature. Survival of the fittest. Step 1. Construct or modify an enclosure so that it's capable of supporting dinosaur combat. You'll need to incubate, hatch, and house dinosaurs within this enclosure.
Are we crossing a line here? Because it feels like we're crossing a line, creating the conditions for these animals to engage one another? To use their primal, instinctual drive to hunt and kill as a testing ground for what exactly?
Stand by. Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome our Velociraptor to the park. Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome a Dilophosaurus to the park.
And this is what we've been working toward. Time to let them fight. Let's make sure we're all on a forward posture from this point on.
Okay, my people are in place to observe this interaction.
I think you mean slaughter?
You believe in nature, don't you, Dr. Malcolm? We are simply enabling it.
No, you're manipulating it, and the outcome of your actions cannot be known.
I thought you liked the unknown, Dr. Malcolm. Proceed with the test.
Sabotage resolved.
Business is good, but it can...
Добро пожаловать в мир юрского периода. Желаем вам приятного и безопасного отдыха. Jurassic World へようこそ。安全で楽しい時間をお過ごしください。Bienvenidos a Jurassic World. Esperamos que tengan...
Ladies and gentlemen, your...
We observe to better understand our opponents. Make no mistake, these dinosaurs are our adversaries. We need whatever intel we can gather on their behavior.
Never too old to visit our new toy shop.
Survival of the fittest isn't just some motto, it's our reality. Let's go through this again. Step 1. Construct or modify an enclosure so that it's capable of supporting dinosaur combat. You'll need to incubate, hatch, and house dinosaurs within this enclosure.
Are we crossing a line here? Because it feels like we're crossing a line. We're creating the conditions for these animals to engage one another, to use their primal, instinctual drive to hunt and kill as a testing ground for what exactly?
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome a velociraptor to the park.
Picking up asset.
When in doubt, remember your training.
Okay, my people are in place to observe this interaction.
I think you mean slaughter?
You believe in nature, don't you, Dr. Malcolm? We are simply enabling it.
No, you're manipulating it, and the outcome of your actions cannot be known.
I thought you liked the unknown, Dr. Malcolm. Proceed with the test.
Adding task.
Asset transportation in progress. Asset has been collected. Asset transported.
Always a pleasure to work with you.
Asset being transported.
No diseased dinosaurs detected.
Acknowledged. No problem.
We observe to better understand our opponents. Make no mistake, these dinosaurs are our adversaries. We need whatever intel we can gather on their behavior.
Heading to collect the asset. En route to pick up the asset. En route to collect the asset. Acknowledging request for repair crew. Asset transportation underway. Transit has commenced. Assets in the air.
You must protect the guests.
Confirming task. Adding to the list.
Warning. Ranger vehicle under attack.
asset to be collected. Heading to collect the asset. Asset collection request received.
Survival of the fittest isn't just some motto, it's our reality. Let's go through this again. Step 1. Construct or modify an enclosure so that it's capable of supporting dinosaur combat. You'll need to incubate, hatch, and house dinosaurs within this enclosure.
Are we crossing a line here? Because it feels like we're crossing a line, creating the conditions for these animals to engage one another? To use their primal, instinctual drive to hunt and kill as a testing ground for what exactly?
Task received.
When in doubt, remember your training.
Okay, my people are in place to observe this interaction.
I think you mean slaughter?
You believe in nature, don't you, Dr. Malcolm? We are simply enabling it.
No, you're manipulating it, and the outcome of your actions cannot be known.
I thought you liked the unknown, Dr. Malcolm. Proceed with the test.
Pulling round.
Dr. Wu's observers need to study the Victor. Let's keep him safe.
Oh, I'm glad I wasn't here to witness what happened. There was blood, wasn't there? Claws and teeth and roaring aren't really my thing.
Incoming asset ID. Turn in progress. Eyes on the asset.
Repair request acknowledged. Setting additional task. Picking up asset. No problem. Asset in transit. Request acknowledged.
Security is...
If anything, I'm just speeding up the process, but doing the quests and stuffs.
Asset delivery confirmed.
Hear me now. Doing it for the story. At least. It's a lot more funner to make the parks and stuff. Plus, eventually, I have number 1, number 2, and then eventually I might buy number 3. So, look at that raptor go. Oh, there he is. He's still a pain in the ass, this raptor. Put everybody else to sleep, raptor-wise. Very agitated. Have some. Oh, yeah, because you were fighting, wasn't it? No, stop it.
Asset reported by ACU. Repositioning.
The raptor has learned.
Asset in range.
Acknowledging asset collection request.
You're getting put in a new one.
En route.
Oh, I am. That's why I'm putting it into an electrified fence right now. That's going to be the improvement.
Responding to repair request. Transit has commenced.
It's a little upgraded electrical fence defense.
Acknowledging request for repair crew.
What else?
Repair crew reporting in. En route to repair. Repair crew en route. Adding to the list. Crew responding to repair request. Acknowledging request for feeder resupply. Confirming asset delivery.
You know what? Just so that he doesn't get too pissy. Because they love their family.
Collecting asset.
Good to have a friend.
Heading to pick up the asset.
A new contract chip.
chill in here? Where is he? God, not a tropical storm. I just put them in here.
Asset has been collected.
Ladies and gentlemen, our weather forecast has been updated. Storm warning levels have been raised.
Asset delivered.
I only got the mission.
Well, it wasn't pretty to look at, but it appears Dr. Wu and his scientists have the data they were after. So, well done. And be thankful we don't have to clean up that mess. Lambert out.
I don't understand what they're doing in the facilities. They certainly have enough data from the past, anomalous events on the islands to assess how the dinosaurs engage and kill one another and us. No, there's another agenda in play, one I intend to discover.
Burning task.
Freaking out again. These vehicles are really stupid.
Repair underway.
I can't see. Hello, please.
Repair needed. Commencing repair.
You on the side of the You are sure not.
Handing over the wheel.
Not yet, not yet, not yet. Come on. Get inside.
Starting repair work.
You
Yeah, I
have a
guess.
responsibility to keep these animals fed.
I would guess, yeah, that they would start.
Asset requiring collection. En route to pick up the asset. Asset collection request received.
Check this out. A new contract that I think you're really gonna like.
The only true dinosaur that I haven't had to worry about is this one. There's a cave here.
Asset transportation underway. Transporting asset. Feeder supplies inbound. Asset transportation in progress. Confirming task. Adding task. Confirming asset delivery. Acknowledged. Confirmed. Asset transportation complete. Understood. Transportation
Okay.
complete.
Time for the last mission of this one.
You know what causes bad shows to close? The same thing that causes good ones to. No audience. We need guests in our parks, butts in the seats. Maybe that's why they call it the bottom line. You're in? Cool, cool. Okay, we'll start at the beginning. New dinos. Incubate them, hatch them, and house them. You know the drill.
Hey, everybody, we're putting on a show. It's going to be a spectacle hundreds of millions of years in the making. Sorry you may not survive.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome an Ankylosaurus to the park.
Comfort seems to be my friend. said it would be.
Stand by.
Hopefully that doesn't count.
Look, raptors get a bad rap because people don't understand that they are, and always will be, alpha predators. Our job is to help them, the raptors, understand that we are as well.
Understood.
Attending to feeder supply. Task received. Acknowledging asset collection request.
Not overrated.
We need to get our numbers up. Give them what they want.
Up, up, up we go! And when things come falling down, I'm here to catch and kick them back. You need a certain kind of positivity to do my job.
Why, you fuckers?
Damn. Okay, we got a problem. The island's power grid is down. It's time to earn our keep. Okay, yeah, so we switch to emergency protocols and keep our guests safe. Got it? Tell me you got it.
I'm suspecting this was sabotage. In fact, I'm pretty much sure of it.
Sabotage?
Appears to be. Any enemies come to mind?
While we have friends, our list of enemies is endless. You need to deal with this.
Yeah, indeed it is. I'll see what I can discover. Lambert out.
With this contract.
Power should be back on now.
Asset transported.
We are pleased to welcome a Dilophosaurus to the party.
I need my fences up. All I can hope right now is that the Raptors decide not to try to break out. They should be fine. They have food, they have water, they have each other. They have grassland and forest. Now look at the fences. All bits have crushed. You guys are adorable. Hey. Your name is Iceberg. Power's up and running again. None of them tried to get out.
We have many enemies. People, corporations, entities that will stop at nothing to obtain the knowledge and technology we possess. Look, not everyone likes me. Some find me cold and humorless. But they don't know what I know.
It's not what Dr. Wu knows, but what he plans to do with that knowledge that sometimes concerns me.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have added a new viewing platform for you to gain an elevated view of our dinosaurs.
Why do I hear something? That would be because I was here.
I'll keep this brief.
Asset spotted. Bring it around. Acknowledged.
Heading to collect the asset. Picking up asset.
What am I? What? Manually go fix everything. That.
Something more. Calling in repair. Requesting repair. Commencing asset transit. Confirmed. Adding task. Transporting asset. Acknowledged. Request acknowledged. Asset has been delivered.
Confirming task.
Or variety. Come on. It's me. This. Okay, we need. Yeah, looks like I can do this.
I don't know.
Who's fighting? Oh.
numbers are looking great.
Setting additional task. No problem. Task received. Adding to the list.
Alright, person. How is this only this?
No diseased dinosaurs detected.
Who broke the fence? Of course they did.
Señoras y señores, como medida de precaución, al refugio más cercano.
Request acknowledged. Adding task.
Even a full plate.
Understood. Señoras y señores, como medida de precaución y por su seguridad, diríjanse a collecting asset.
I don't know why they keep making this stuff.
Ladies and gentlemen, we apologize for any inconvenience experienced during our visit.
Restrooms and transportation.
Asset transportation underway. Assets in the air. Delivery complete.
I'm not a fan of long walks, and it seems your guests agree with me. Increase your transport coverage and help us all take a load off.
This needs to go for now.
Attention island personnel. A new monorail station has opened, and guests will be arriving shortly.
I like this.
Has been added for your comfort and convenience.
Do it, do it. 5-star, 5-star.
Ladies and gentlemen, for your comfort, we've increased the hotel capacity of the island.
Why do I feel like... Have I unlocked all these?
Adverse weather, please take cover until the conditions have...
Okay, I'll deal with this.
Setting additional task. Task received.
Ladies and gentlemen, your
You put your visitors and your animals at risk. Not good. Really not good.
If I don't kill you...
Adding to the list.
that?
Señoras y señores, como medida de precaución, diríjanse al refugio más cercano.
Request received. Responding to repair.
Alright, who's being sweet pants?
This con...
Okay, not.
Par mesure de précaution et pour votre sécurité, veuillez gagner l'abri le plus proche. Señoras y señores,
Ladies and gentlemen, we apologize for any inconvenience experienced during our recent handling of anomalous events.
This is not prepared.
Repair request acknowledged.
Okay, everything's back to normal. Let's see. Unlock Island Takano. That's okay, so I did hit what I needed. And then I'll move this over. Then I think that will be good enough for a stream.
As you can see, this facility has remained hidden from view, and for good reason. In time, and as the need arises, I'll let you know why. For now, exploit it as best you can.
It will be Twitch. So, as I said, I will leave it here. Leave a follow for Twitch, a subscribe for YouTube. And I hope to see you guys in the next video stream. Till then, bye bye!